Hey, how you doing? My name is David West, and this is Sprint 1 Weekly Scrum for September 9th, 2019, which is week 2 of Sprint 1. We're about two-thirds of the way through now. But let's get into the slides here. Let's get this thing going, shall we? So, this is what this is. This is Sprint 1 of the Weekly Scrum, so I'm just trying to keep my stakeholders, that is you, involved in what I like to call #Vagabond game. A game I am trying to develop on stream and keep myself accountable to you guys and do it live and in the community to kind of get some feedback and engage some people. So, that being said, let's get going on this. So for those that are new, you want to know what a Scrum is. It's basically a little weekly setup I have. You could do it daily, but I do it weekly because it's another thing for me. It's not my day job. To answer 3 questions: what did I accomplish last week to help meet the sprint goal? What will I do next week to help meet the sprint goal? And what risks or impediments do I see that could prevent me from meeting that sprint goal? So that's the thing I'm trying to do here, is just kind of give you give you a status update on how things are going. Now this is Scrum or week 2 of 3. So next week we'll be doing a sprint review, retrospective, and planning session. So this is the last Scrum we're going to be doing. And with that being said, let's get going. So this was the goal. Let's just for reflective purposes here. I've broken the sprint up into 2 chunks: design and development. Those are the 2 core things I have to do. And the goal for this sprint was to build a minimal foundation, something that I could build the rest of the game on, because I want to get something out the door and built and released out to you. And so these are the tasks I had assigned. So on the design side, I had storyboards and create a new quest line or purpose. On the development side was to create a scaffold for the continuous integration to keep me out of the code, display a title screen, and exit the game. Just real basic functionality, but it's really just kind of a hollow shell, a scaffold, if you will. So, what did I do last week? Well, last week I managed to complete the lower production purpose, or the lower production quest line. And I'll be honest with you, it took a lot out of me to get that done. It's been a hard week, and I'll talk about that later, but it's been a challenging week this week, so I didn't get as much done as I would have liked, but I did manage to get that lower production purpose completed, so I felt satisfied. It feels cleaner. It feels like I have a really good system and way to map it from a quest line or a design into development tasks, so that's really important. On the development side, didn't get anything accomplished, but that was kind of the point. I wanted to focus heavily on the design. So what will I be doing this week? Well, more specifically... that was perfectly timed. The storyboards I'm going to get done this week. I have to get them done. And they might be a little bit more minimalistic than I thought they originally were going to be. But there's a reason for that. I think it makes a lot of sense. But I want to get some storyboards done to kind of really flesh out what this gameplay is supposed to be like. On top of that, I am going to take some time. I like taking a development break. I've been not touching code all week and forcing it. And I think that was kind of a sticking point for me. But I'm going to validate that the exiting the game works properly and that I can display a little title screen that's something that shows up. And that's the big plan. In terms of risks and impediments, I don't see any impediments coming this week. I slept well this weekend, caught up on the problems I was having last week. So day job's going to be there, but I mean, that's always there. So don't think there's any serious impediments coming, but just, that's good. On the risk side of the house, I think I have been over-engineering the design. And that's why I want those development tasks in there. I'm getting way too deep into planning this big delusion of grandeur, if you will. And I want to stop that right away and get on with building these prototypes, building this gameplay, getting it out there to you, and so you can actually play it. But yeah, those are the only things that's the only risk I really have right now. And with that, that's it. That's all I got. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending the time following along. And as usual, if you want to follow along here, you can go to vagabondgame.com. That URL will be updating and pointing you to different spaces all the time. But that's always going to be the hub to get stuff. Here's all the social media. Like I said, next week we're going to be doing a live stream of the Sprint review, retrospective, and planning session for Sprint 2. So feel free to come in. Updates are every Monday on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, social media, Instagram, all the things. So yeah, that's all I got for you. So in the meantime, if you could have yourselves a pleasant day and or evening, I'd greatly appreciate it. Have yourselves a good one. We'll take care.